Welcome back to session 3 of our small group series, Antidote for Self, where we are going through the book Humility, The Joy of Self-Forgetfulness by Gavin Ortlund, and preaching through a series on humility at Resurrection Church. We are in chapter 3, and chapter 3 is titled 10 Practices to Kill Pride. Question number 1 for you guys to spend a little bit of time on today is this. Do you tend to be a listener, a talker, or an avoider? So in conversations, you tend to talk more, listen more, or just kind of avoid conversations altogether. And as you kind of talk around the group and answer that question, I want you to read James 1:19 before you come back and unpause this recording. Go ahead. Hope that conversation was good. Question number 2. Since more than likely, most of you listening to this are in America, my question is this. Are current day Americans the least grateful people in history? Because we tend to be very ungrateful. And as a follow-up to that, how can you change that in your life today and ongoing forward from here? Go ahead and pause this video and have a little conversation about being an American and what you can do specifically in regards to gratitude. Go ahead. Welcome back. Okay, in order to answer the next question, you'll need to look up Proverbs 12:15 and 15:32. Read those out loud. And then I'd like you to discuss, do you enjoy unrequested advice or criticism? And since the answer is probably no, why not? I want you to drill in on why not. Go ahead and pause this video and talk a little bit about that. Welcome back. We're walking our way through chapter 3, the 10 practices to kill pride, kind of talking a little bit about a number of the different practices that are listed in this chapter. Question 4 for you is this. How can you embrace weakness in your own life? So this was one of our 10 practices, embracing weakness. What does embracing weakness look like for you? Go ahead and pause this video. All right. One of the practices I thought was a little odd was visiting a cemetery. I spent a few minutes just chatting in your group about how visiting a cemetery might help you grow in humility. Go ahead and pause the video. Welcome back. What I'd like you to do as we wrap up our session is read the prayer that is written on page 40, right at the end of the chapter. Read that aloud as a group, and then finish up by answering the final 2 questions there for the chapter and in prayer time. So as we have done each week, I have an opportunity for you guys to commit to your group, something you'd like to work on personally in regards to what you were learning in this week. And also this week, talk a little bit about some of the commitments you made in the last couple of weeks of things you wanted to work on and how that's going. And have an honest, frank conversation about progress in the areas that you've committed to. And then pray for one another before you leave. Thanks, guys.